You feel sad, but instead of just feeling sad, you open up an internal PowerPoint presentation. The title slide reads, Sadness, an in-depth analysis of causes, ramifications, and potential actionable items. If this sounds familiar, you might be an emotional intellectualizer, a person who doesn't experience feelings, but rather conducts autopsies on them. You treat your heart like a fascinating but slightly dangerous specimen under glass, to be observed, catalogued, and understood, but never touched. This isn't about being smart or introspective. It's a defense mechanism, a high IQ way of running away from yourself. Today we're pulling back the curtain on this clever mental trick. Why do you analyze your feelings instead of just feeling them? And what's the real cost of living in your head? Let's start with the why. The core reason is simple: control. Raw emotions are messy, unpredictable, and scary. They make you feel vulnerable. Analysis, on the other hand, feels safe. It's clean. It's logical. It gives you the illusion of being in the driver's seat, even when you're emotionally careening off a cliff. In psychology, this is called intellectualization. It's a defense mechanism where you disconnect from the emotional charge of a situation by treating it as an abstract, intellectual problem. Let's say you get fired. The emotional response is panic, shame, anger. It's a gut punch. But the intellectualized response is, okay, let's analyze the macroeconomic factors affecting my industry, update my resume with keywords optimized for applicant tracking systems, and calculate my financial runway. See the difference? You've built an emotional hazmat suit made of logic and spreadsheets. It protects you from the toxic spill of your own feelings. This habit often starts in childhood. If you grew up in a home where emotions were dismissed as drama or weakness, you learned a valuable lesson. The lesson was, feelings are unsafe. Thinking is safe. So you retreated into the fortress of your mind and pulled up the drawbridge. The problem is, that fortress has become a prison. You're safe, but you're also isolated from the vibrant, messy, beautiful world of human experience. Let's look at how this plays out. The breakup. Instead of grieving, you create a detailed post-mortem report on the relationship. Communication efficiency decreased by 18% in Q3. Emotional ROI was suboptimal. You're not mourning a loss, you're auditing a failed project. Or how about anger at work? Your boss unfairly criticizes your project. The feeling is a hot flash of anger and injustice, but you instantly pivot. This is an interesting manifestation of the Dunning-Kruger effect in management. I should document this for my future treatise on corporate dysfunction. You've successfully turned a personal insult into an impersonal case study. You feel smart, but the anger is still there, unprocessed, turning into resentment. This even happens with positive emotions. You get a promotion. The feeling is joy, excitement, pride. But within seconds, your brain kicks in. Okay, what's the new salary? How does this impact my 5-year plan? I need to analyze the new responsibilities and preemptively identify potential challenges to mitigate imposter syndrome. The joy is gone, replaced by a to-do list. You've optimized the happiness right out of the moment. So what's the cost of all this analysis? First, a lack of genuine connection. People connect through shared vulnerability, not through shared analysis. When a friend tells you they're sad, they don't want a 5-point plan. They want you to say, that sounds really hard. I'm here for you. They want your heart, not your head. Second, emotional burnout. Constantly running your mental CPU at 100% to analyze every feeling is exhausting. It's like having 1,000 browser tabs open in your brain all the time. And third, you make worse decisions. We like to think logic is king, but research shows that emotions are crucial for good decision-making. They are data. They tell you what you truly value. By ignoring your gut feelings, you're navigating the world with a faulty GPS. Okay, you get it? Living in your head is a gilded cage. So how do you get out? It's not about becoming less smart or more emotional. It's about integration. Here is a 5-step plan to move from analyzing to feeling. Step 1. Catch yourself in the act. The first step is simple awareness. Just notice when you're doing it. Ah, there I go again. I'm feeling anxious and my brain is already writing a dissertation on it. Don't judge yourself. Just notice. This act of noticing is called metacognition, and it's your get-out-of-jail-free card. You're creating a tiny bit of space between the feeling and the analysis machine. Step 2. Name the feeling, not the story. Your brain wants to tell a long, complicated story. I'm angry because my coworker took credit for my idea, which is unfair, and now I'll miss my promotion. Stop. Simplify. Distill it to 1 or 2 words. Is it anger, hurt, betrayal? Just label the core emotion. I feel anger. That's it. This shifts you from your narrative-obsessed neocortex to your more primal limbic system. You're moving from thinking about to being with. Step 3. Locate it in your body. Emotions are not abstract concepts. They are physical experiences. Close your eyes for a moment and ask, where is this anger in my body? Is it a tightness in your jaw? A fire in your chest? A knot in your stomach? Anchor the feeling to a physical sensation. This makes it real and concrete, not just a story. By doing this, you're bypassing the analytical brain and directly accessing the body's wisdom. You can't write a spreadsheet about a tight jaw. You can only feel it. Step 4. Give it space. The 90-second rule. Neuroscientist Dr. Jill Bolte-Taylor notes that the physiological lifespan of an emotion, the actual chemical rush in your body, is only about 90 seconds. The suffering that lasts for hours or days, that's not the emotion. That's you re-triggering it over and over with your analytical story. So for 90 seconds, just allow the physical sensation to be there. Don't fight it, don't analyze it, don't judge it. Just observe it with curiosity. Be a scientist of your inner sensations, not your inner stories. You'll be shocked at how quickly the raw intensity passes when you stop pouring gasoline on the fire with your thoughts. Step 5. Practice just being. This whole process feels weird at first because your brain's analysis muscle is strong and your feeling muscle is weak. You need to train it. Set a timer for 2 minutes. Sit down and just be. Notice the sounds in the room. Notice the feeling of your feet on the floor. Notice any emotions that bubble up. Your goal is not to empty your mind. It's to simply watch the traffic of your mind and body without getting into every car and driving off. This isn't about ditching your intellect. Your analytical mind is a powerful, beautiful tool. It helps you solve problems, learn, and create. But a tool has a purpose. You wouldn't use a hammer to check your pulse. Similarly, you shouldn't use your analytical mind to experience your own heart. True emotional intelligence is not the absence of thinking. It's the wisdom to know when to think and when to simply feel. When you allow yourself to feel, you don't lose control. You gain a deeper, more authentic kind of control. You learn to trust yourself. Your life gains color, depth, and a richness that no spreadsheet could ever capture. So the next time you feel that wave of sadness, or anger, or joy, take a breath. Resist the urge to open the PowerPoint. And for just 90 seconds, allow yourself the simple, terrifying, beautiful courage of just feeling.